Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Deep Cuts Reactions and my name's Greg, and I'm going to play a song that I'm virtually certain this is going to get blocked, but it's a brand new song by Neil Young, and which is why it'll get blocked. But I haven't heard it, so I'm gonna, I wanted to listen to it. I might as well listen to it on the channel in the strange hopes that since it's such a current political song, he actually wants to get it out there as much as he can. A lot of stuff is important, not just for the record company or the artist making money on it, but when things are set out into the world, like when Neil Young wrote Ohio, after Kent State back in what? God, I can't remember the year 71 or something like that. 69, I can't remember. But in any case, it was just a horrendous thing. And he just went out and wrote that song in a couple hours, and they recorded it, and it was hitting the radio, just pronto because it was so current and people needed to hear it right then, so maybe this will be like that. Who knows? But in any case, like I say, I wanted to hear it. So this was recorded at a sound check in Chicago, and it's Neil Young and his band, the Chrome Hearts, and the song is Big Crime.
There's that other, don't want soldiers walking on our streets.
Well, that was good. I enjoyed the song. Of course, the words are where it's at. That was just like so super unpolished. you know. I mean, the sound was crappy, and like I say, it wasn't. It was not polished at all. It sounded like he was still kind of working it out. But that's cool. I still enjoyed hearing it, and Yeah, it's current. I mean, right now there are there are troops and Humvees and all this shit on the streets of Washington D.C. And Trump is preparing to do this in a number of just Democratic cities, you know, not the Republican cities where crime is just as bad, but only in Democratic cities. And then I hear yesterday that Stephen Miller, I don't know if you know who he is, but he's like one of the top advisors, second to the top advisor of Trump, and he's the one responsible for so much of the deportations and the heartlessness and cruelty of it. But he was saying the other day that oh yeah, well, the Democratic Party is not a party anymore. It's just a it's an organization it's a domestic extremist group, and so what are they going to do? Start calling us terrorists next? I don't know, man. I mean, I knew it was going to go far, but I didn't think it'd go that far this early, and I have real concerns about violence in the streets. I mean, I don't know. And, our soldiers aren't trained for this kind of shit. They're trained to, kick in doors and attack people, as infantry units. It's just insane, So I don't know. It's weird days in the U.S., and I hope we make it through. I really hope we make it through. So in any case, I'll be back in a minute, and hit like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and we will see you all then. Bye-bye.